Checks on thousands of shipping containers in Samut Prakan have revealed no weapons, according to authorities, who've spent half the week checking them following the arms stash find in Pattaya, along with a link between the containers and the arsenal owner, who's fled the country. Seasonal summer storms are predicted for much of Thailand, including our own province, over the next 4 days. The Met Office predicts some regions at least will see storms, high winds and even hailstones. Swimmers in Pattaya can expect strong undercurrents and should swim only in designated areas for safety. A strong legal team, combined with the claim that bright sunlight made visibility impossible, saw an Australian man freed in Phuket, where he was originally expected to be charged with manslaughter. The 22-year-old had crashed into his 20-year-old girlfriend while both were on jet skis back in February. She died from her injuries, and now it seems more that it was an accident based on the evidence presented. The court fined him just a nominal amount and handed down a suspended sentence only. When's a teacher not a teacher? Well, according to them, when he or she is a teaching assistant. With demand for teachers at a high at the moment, more and more schools are employing assistants, as they do in the West, helping those who are qualified but without training or qualification themselves. We're likely to see a drive towards higher pay to attract university students in Thailand back into teaching very soon. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, police set up road checks last night on the Sukhumvit in a dress rehearsal, perhaps for Songkran. Licence checks and inspections of buses went on into the night, seeing drivers in particular targeted to make sure that they have the proper licensing and not just a standard car licence. Tour guides were also being checked for nationality and credentials too. With Songkran just a few weeks away and the worst period for deaths on the road, Pattaya at least is preparing ahead of time. Good news for drivers too, though. The new underpass will be open in time for Songkran. That's according to the Transport Ministry. Local Thai media tell us of a couple whose row resulted in the husband being stabbed to death by the wife. Both inebriated, it seems that he opened up to her, telling her that he felt that having a mistress in addition to his spouse was a rather good idea. She obviously didn't, and now as a widow sits in jail awaiting a court hearing. Sentara in Nuglua dipped its feet into the water with a self-sponsored music night last night. Amazing food, and those who attended enjoyed it thoroughly. Management there tell us that they expect more of the same at the resort, as they plan to attract expats as well as tourists to the events. Monday is Right to Reply Day on Fabulous 103 FM. 10 a.m. sees a major construction company joining us to discuss condo development in the city. With the Met Office promising highs today of just 32 degrees and rain at some point. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM. Keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.